Pisces, to your mid-month reading. Hope you guys are doing great. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Best message, please, for the beautiful Pisces. And Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everyone. Hope you guys are doing wonderful. Ooh. Pushing through. Okay. So you're telling me, yeah, thanks. I'm pushing through. I'm leaving behind what no longer serves me and pushing towards this new energy that I'm finding within myself. I do feel like you guys are feeling a little temperamental right now. There could be a little bit of mood swings going on. You're having a hard time making some difficult decisions when it comes to certain things. Just remember, guys, you are not flawless. Okay, you are not expected to be. I do feel like somebody might be trying to tell you, you should be this, you should be that, and you're like, and I love the energy of you moving on, saying, I don't have to be that. That's not, what, I'll set my own priorities. So I do feel like, you're really tuning into what it is right now that you need to follow through with. I do feel like for some of you, your temper is a little short. Your attention span might even be feeling a little short during certain times of the day as well, as you kind of gliding in and out of that underwater fantasy land that you go to, my beautiful mermaids and mermen. And I just feel like that's just because you're trying your hardest to look and see what you're going to dive deep into, like I said, for your own priorities and what needs to be done. I feel like for some of you, you are on a time limit. For the month you're trying to get things done. You might have priorities that need to be done before the new year or before Christmas in itself, being that this is a couple of days before Christmas, right? So you could be saying, I need to get this done before Christmas or New Year's or however, okay? Or I need to get all, you know what I mean? So no matter what it is, whether it's at work, at home, you could be doing a huge project at home, trying to get Christmas lights up, trying to do things around the house, trying to fix things. So take it how it resonates, or it could be literally at work, okay? Whatever project. So I do feel like some of you are doing some kind of project that needs to be done. It's on a time schedule. Okay, but I think that, truth be known, someone is not listening and they're overcomplicating certain situations. Hello, I'm not. See, I told you. See, I'm not working with you. So I do feel like there is somebody that's standing in the way that is not seeing it your way. They're trying to work around your world instead of entering your world. Hey, why do you have to be so strategical? Just get on board. So I do feel like they're not on board of what's going on within the situation right now, Pisces. So I think that you're trying to maneuver around them, trying to come up with new strategies, new ideas, or just maintaining what you already have and working around their nonsense. How about that? You're like, no, I ain't changing my plans. My plans are drawn. They're done. I'm working around maybe ignoring them. I have to say it, building that wall around them, not listening, putting yourself, like I said, into your own fantasy world. They're going to say, hey, are you listening to me? You'd be like, hey, are you listening? No, I ain't fucking listening to you. Okay, I'm in an underwater kingdom. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm getting shit done. I'm fantasizing. I'm manifesting, and I'm getting things done as we're going. Ooh, that's a very Piscean thing to do. Dreaming of what's coming to reality. And you can say it's all an illusion. I don't care what people say. That's just because they don't know you. They said that it's because they're full of illusions. Okay, yeah. That's because you're full of misunderstandings. No, they know what they're doing, and they're going to figure it out one way or another. If one way doesn't work, they'll figure it out sooner or later. What we call illusions is what they call drawing up the map to reality. Oh, absolutely. The courage over here. Yeah, you're just like, you don't see it my way, but that's just because, you ain't in my fucking head. I didn't bring you to my water world. You didn't see what I was building. I didn't let you inside my mind. I didn't let you inside my daydream. I tried to, but everything you did, you said that was wrong, so I stopped. That's what it really feels like. It feels like you tried to take them there, but they wanted things Like I said, things are not going to be flawless. You know, you're going to make them as flawless as possible. But one, even if you feel like it's completely flawed, they're going to try to find, why is it that it feels like that? Why does it feel like they want to find something wrong with it? You just keep going. There's a lot of breadcrumbing over here. But you just keep going on where you're going. They're not seeing it. Ah, you got the Ace of Pentacles. They don't see the bigger picture. Interesting. Just focus and hold that ground. You know, you're not going to be very, don't be so concerned with what they're thinking. You just tune into your own energy. You know where you're going. You know what you're doing. It's like you were giving and sharing the information. I feel like who we were talking to, they just want to make it into something. They're not just not there. There's too much disharmony. I feel like they're bringing. I feel like they're bringing it negative. So I do feel like you're going to be a lot in fantasy world and in reality, back and forth. Okay. However comfortable you're going to feel. Because I do feel like there's going to be a lot of comfortability. You're just trying to plan and keep this planning going. Whatever it is, whatever you're planning. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Psh. If you are journeying, though, this is a card of travel. I do feel like your travel plans will be just wonderful. I feel like you're going to be okay. I just think that they're just trying to distract you from something. Okay. Let's look at the money, honey. Money and career and yeah. Spirituality, angelic help. You're going to be feeling very spiritual for the majority of you. Going within, feeling like you got this. Going to be shining brighter than usual. Easy does it. I like it. See, it says right here, be careful not to get involved with any get rich quick scheme. So if you're doing that, be careful. Maybe that's what they're trying to do too. This is not a good time to rush anything. Pay attention to every detail. And I think that's the next piece right there. Yeah. So it just feels like a lot of these things, I'm not paying attention to what you're doing. Pisces, I don't like what you're doing. I think we should do it this way. But you're like, ah. So your emotional needs are going to be high this week, in the mid-month. But I feel like otherwise you're going to be just fine. Overall card for you, designer. Yeah. You're being called to embrace your individuality, and express yourself. Think creatively about your finances, and it might be time to uncover a new talent. I just feel like right now you're being very creative. I think you're doing what you want to do. You're getting things done. You have this time limit to get things done. You feel like you're on this time limit, even if it's not 100% a time limit. It's like maybe the time limit you gave yourself, but it's there somehow or another, right? However it is. So, okay, so I love that. You're doing amazing. And I'm going to get you an angel card to see what the spirits have to say. Off the chart over here. 444. Protection, change, rebellion, guidance, justice, truth, character, and love. Get ready for the good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going towards your ambitions, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources that make things happen. That is crazy because if you guys are Aqua Pisces, because they got the same kind of reading, you might want to watch that reading as well. So very beautiful, guys. You are being divinely protected on this journey. So until next time, peace and love. Bye bye.